Okay. Part 1 is there. There. All right. Select stream. Refresh. That one. Share. Slam it. Bam. Post it. No, you forgot to copy. All right, here. Now here, that's all right. I'm going to copy like this. Go back to Facebook real quick. Be like, "Hey guys," like that. And then copy this again because, I messed up. And then go like that. And then say, "Hey dude, I'm trying to say, why don't you, no, not memes. It just doesn't do Minecraft, huh? You can't tag it. Oh, there it goes. There you go. All right, next. Post. All right. Okay, so I'm going, right? Like, I'm going. I got a bunch of white guys that look all the same bitching at me on Facebook comments. Okay, are we going? Oh, wait, here. Yo, chat, what's happening? Okay. I have no concurrent viewers and no chat rate. So, sure. All right. So here's my wool farm, right? I haven't done the colors of the wool of the sheep yet. I and and I have to fix the redstone. The redstone's really really ugly. It's really ugly. It's more like proof of concept more than anything else. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fix the redstone here. Fix the redstone. So the immediate problem is that the clock is faced the wrong way. You're facing the wrong way. So let me just fix that. So like it's really simple, right? Two hoppers look at each other and they're dumping in like dirt into each other. And the comparators read it. And once like I don't know, once it gets to a certain power level, it'll activate this guy and then launch it over. So what specifically is that power level? I don't know. But then it's flip-flops, right? It flip-flops. And then it's like which side has more power, I guess, going into their guy, which determines which side this guy is on. And so since the dirt's going back and forth, like eventually it'll just switch sides. But I'm not doing that right now. I need to move it, turn it sideways. It's facing the wrong way because the redstone output's going that way. And I mean, I technically I could take a redstone output from here, but I don't have any room, so I need to like make room. First of all, I should like make this a little bit bigger. By 2? Why not by 3? Just to be sure, just to be safe, just to be clear, just to be. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I want like more. I want more. I want more. Oops. Da 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 dee. Wish I could be part of their world. Let's see. Got these old movies in my head. Like I don't watch movies anymore, but I did when I was a kid. Okay. Let's see. You know what? Steps right here would be baller. I got 5 of them. Let's do them. Let's use these steps. All right. Bop, bop. I don't need you guys right now, or you guys right now, or even you. Okay. So yeah. I'm just gonna break this up real quick and rebuild it. It must be rebuilt. Alright, so like, you see how this is a torch tower and it goes up and it activates this, well, it'll be redstone there, which will activate all these dispensers and shear the wool. Then I had some like redstone spaghetti going up and over to the next ones, and it just looks terrible. It looks terrible. Who would want to do such a thing? Certainly not I. So I'm just gonna like clean this up, man. Right? Just clean it up. So that one's fine. The next one needs to be up here. See, like, it starts getting complicated. Okay, so that one came up here. So that's where the next one needs to be. Is right under this solid block there. Actually, not there, but here. I need a solid block here. No. Okay, I need more mudstone bricks. So yeah, Donald Trump has utterly fucked the United States. Utterly fucked us. We are utterly fucked. The Strait of Hormuz, I forgot what the name of it is. But that important strait where all the oil goes through, that artery, has been choked off by Iran. And I think only like 2 boats got through today. So that sucks, right? Because like if you get your oil from the Middle East, that you haven't gotten any oil and you're getting really, really nervous. So this was entirely predictable. Entirely predictable. It's not like it was suddenly sprung on Donald Trump. It was entirely predictable. They knew it was going to happen. They didn't know it was going to happen, but they didn't even fucking think about it, to be honest. They didn't even fucking think about it. They didn't even think about it. They didn't even consider it. Because they're stupid. Like, what else do you want me to say? Like, God, man, they're just idiots. Everyone in that administration is dumb. They didn't get the position because they were competent or because they were smart or because they were effective. No, they got the position because they were loyal to Donald Trump. It didn't fucking matter anything else other than loyalty to Donald Trump. So we got a bunch of bozos running the fucking country, acting and like just making stupid wiki mistakes because they're fucking dumb, because they're incompetent. That's who Donald Trump picks. He doesn't pick people who are smart or who are good at their job. He only cares about people who are loyal. You think I'm like joking, right? You think I'm being hyperbolic, whatever. You think I'm making this shit up. Let me show you, right? Let me show you. This is a member of DOGE. You remember DOGE? The Department of Government Efficiency. He was like a really important guy in that process. He was the one who determined which programs would remain and which programs would get the axe and would just cut off funding and cut people's jobs off, their careers that they spent their lives like working on. He just cut it off. And you got to think, well, if the Department of Government Efficiency did it, isn't it to be efficient? Didn't he do it under like very strict guidelines and understanding of what was going on? Because Donald Trump is the guy who wanted this, right? And we know Donald Trump only picks people for loyalty and not for competence. So what gives with this guy? Well, here, don't listen to me. Listen to him, right? Listen to this guy. He was deposed, so he had to he was under oath and he had to answer questions.
How do you interpret DEI?
That's the government lawyer.
There was the EO explicitly laid out the details. I don't remember it off the top of my head.
It's okay. I'm asking for your understanding of it.
Yeah, my understanding was exactly what was written in the EO.
Okay. So can you?
I don't remember what was in the EO.
So right now.
So he said. He said, my understanding is what's written in the EO, the executive order, and I don't remember what's in the executive order. Therefore, his understanding is zero. But he.
Now, do you have an understanding of what DEI is?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He's the guy in charge of firing people. He fired people based on his understanding of DEI. He fired people because of this. He fired people. People lost their jobs. Like, imagine if you had like a mortgage and a family that you're taking care of, and all of a sudden you get fired out of the fucking blue. Not because you did a bad job, but because this guy decided that your job didn't count anymore. Because your job was DEI. And you gotta think, well then he must know what the fuck he's talking about, right? He must know. He must.
So what's your understanding as you sit here today in this deposition?
Well, it was exactly what was written in the EO. And so anytime that we would look at a grant through the lens of complying with an executive order, we would just refer back to the EO and assess if this grant had relation to it.
Okay. But I guess stepping back from your methodology strictly in terminating the grants, do you have an understanding as you sit here today of what DEI means?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your understanding of what it means?
Well, it is exactly what was written in the EO.
Why is a documentary about Holocaust survivors DEI?
Objection.
It's the gender-based story that's inherently discriminatory to focus on this specific group.
It's inherently discriminatory to focus on what specific group?
The gender-based, so females during the Holocaust.
And you believe that that's inherently discriminatory?
I'm just saying that's what it's focused on.
Sure.
And this is related to DEI.
Right. But you just used the term inherently discriminatory. What did you mean by that?
It's focusing on DEI principles, gender being one of them.
So a documentary that's about women would be DEI.
Objection.
Is that fair to say?
No.
Okay. So tell me why what I just said isn't DEI, but what you just said is DEI.
Objection.
It's a Jewish, specifically focused on Jewish cultures and amplifying the marginalized voices of the females in that culture. It's inherently related to DEI for those reasons.
Okay. How do you interpret DEI?
So this guy who does not know what DEI is fired people based on his understanding of DEI that she doesn't know about. That's what we call a fall guy. That guy is going to take all the shit for Donald Trump's programs, because he didn't act independently, right? He was hired to do this hatchet job, and which he did gleefully. But like, Donald Trump is not going to be in power forever, and Donald Trump isn't going to protect him. Donald Trump isn't going to give him a pardon. He is going to eat all the consequences, because those firings were illegal. You can't just up and fire people like that for no reason, because Donald Trump doesn't control the purse strings. He's not the fucking Congress. Right? That's entirely up to Congress. Like, he doesn't get to decide to appropriate or not appropriate funds. That's not his decision. His job is to do it, to fulfill the law, not to decide where the law applies and where the law doesn't apply. So right now, the Republicans in Congress are all afraid of Donald Trump, and they've given up their power to him, and they'll do whatever he wants. And I know this because I can look at what's going on in Texas. In Texas, there is a race, a primary race in the Republicans, and the senator, the sitting senator, is John Cornyn. And John Cornyn said he doesn't want to pass the SAFE Act. The SAFE Act is Donald Trump's voter suppression bill, where he's like, yeah, we're going to make women get all brand new documentation before they can vote. So essentially, they just want to disenfranchise women from voting, and that's their method. That's their method of doing it. So, oh man, I was like doing this, and I started talking, and then I forgot what I was doing. Yeah, that's how Donald Trump is planning on doing it. Is that through the SAVE Act. So John Cornyn doesn't want to pass this bill, and Donald Trump is angry that John Cornyn isn't doing his bidding. So Donald Trump is endorsing the primary opponent to John Cornyn, Ken Paxton, or Paxton, whatever. And this frightens John Cornyn because he doesn't want to lose a Senate seat. So to bow down to Donald Trump, John Cornyn changed his position in regards to the SAVE Act. He is going to vote yes to disenfranchise women because he wants Donald Trump's endorsement for the primary, the Texas primary. So the Republicans are going to do whatever Donald Trump wants them to do. He wants them to nuke the filibuster too. So right now, even if John Cornyn does flip and decide to vote for the SAVE Act, they can't pass it because the Democrats are going to filibuster. So the other thing Donald Trump wants the Republicans to do is to kill the filibuster. They can do that with a simple majority. The Republicans don't need any Democrats to change the rules to get rid of the filibuster. Then, once they get rid of the filibusters, the Republicans could pass the SAVE Act, and the Democrats couldn't stop them. Because Donald Trump is desperate to stop people from voting in this election. Remember, everything about Donald Trump and the Republicans is anti-democracy. They fucking hate democracy. They hate democracy. That's why they've changed the United States foreign policy to be hostile to democracies and friendly with dictatorships. And then you're gonna say, well, isn't Iran a dictatorship? Why would Donald Trump be attacking Iran if he was friendly with dictatorships and if he was buddy with Russia? Why would they be doing that? I don't know. I mean, like, if you listen to them, they blame Israel. They said, "Oh, look, Israel wanted to attack, and we kind of had to go along." That's what Donald Trump and Marco Rubio said. They want to blame Israel. I don't know if they can do that. I mean, maybe, and if they do, that's kind of scary for the sovereignty of the United States. Maybe, but you know, like, I don't really trust anything they say. The Donald Trump says. So maybe it wasn't Israel. Maybe they just want to blame Israel to take heat off themselves. Like, but I really don't know why they did it. I mean, unless they were trying to distract from the Epstein files. That's another possibility. But man, I think they miscalculated if they thought starting a war with Iran would save them from the Epstein files, because now they just made 2 fires instead of 1. Like, I know Donald Trump doesn't give a fuck about the United States, so he doesn't care that he's just utterly wrecked us. He does not care. But it's just a bummer that he fucking wrecked us. Like, I'm not happy. It doesn't make me happy to know that, like, all the systems and all the things that had been existent prior to Donald Trump are gonna be fucking gone. Like, no one's gonna trust Americans. Like, we're not gonna, like, yeah, we're fucked. Like, this adventure has shown that the United States is no good for protecting the Gulf states, because Iran just, like, shot a bunch of them, and now they can't produce oil. If they can't produce oil, they can't make any money. Why would they listen? Why would they go to the United States for anything? Donald Trump just screwed us. Like, we could before Donald Trump, we could plausibly say that yeah, the United States, like, will oh, wait a minute, I did the wrong thing. The United States could provide this service, but anymore, Donald Trump just put the lie to our quote service. Okay. I can just make a. I can make the clock on this side, and then have it go through each one of these, ting, 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 all the way to this one with repeaters. Yeah, that sounds easier. Then I have to build this way more. I need 1 block away. Okay. So, how do I do this again? Alright, there is a redstone. And on that redstone is a piston. And then on the other side, there's another redstone, another piston. But further away. And then behind them is a piece of redstone. Oh no, not like that. And that has a piece of redstone on it. And this one does too. And then over here we have a hopper facing one hopper looking that way, and the other hopper looking right back at you. Right back at you, homie. Okay, and then we have a redstone comparator. Comparing. And then, right, now I forgot. Did I do this wrong? I probably did this wrong. Like, it's so simple, and I can never remember it. Okay. Oh, so I did this wrong. It goes directly into you. And there's the redstone. There's a block here. Oh, no. So it goes into a block. I get it. Ah. Okay, and there's redstone there. Okay, and then you put 32, or I have 32 dirts. I didn't want to use my precious mud bricks. 32. Oh, wait, the comparator. No, that's a repeater. There we go. Okay, and then it's going to switch back, right? Yes. Okay, so that redstone there is gonna... It's gonna what? It's going to do a redstone there, and then... Can you just keep going with redstone? Will that work? Silly me. Oh, do you need repeaters? Yeah, you need repeaters, dude. It's not gonna... It doesn't pull out another one. It doesn't pull another one. You gotta do a repeater. Okay. So that will hit each and every one of them. And then... It's gonna go up to here. Pop. That goes. This is gonna go 1, 2, and it goes right there. And then same as this one. But you can't see it. Nope. Okay. There's that one, and then the final one. The final countdown. Oh, what? There's one already there. I can seal the breach. Okay. So that's a lot cleaner way of transmitting the redstone signal. Like, what about this train line though, man? It looks so bad. Can we do better? Yeah, man. Why does it come all the way out like that? Oh, get away, get away. Ah. Smack. I'm trying to sleep and these phantoms smack me. Okay. Okay. So now to make the rail line a little more elegant. Like, can we not go so far out? Would it kill you to be like, bam, well, maybe there's not enough room. Because if I turn here, if I go down one here, I need one more to make a turn. So it kind of needs to go this far out. Right? Like, because of that guy. Unless I can make it go down here. And I can't, because it'll hit this. No fixing that part. Okay. Oh, it got stuck. Oh, because there's no power. Okay. I need to power. Okay. So where's it going, right? Like, okay. Where are you going? What's even going on over here, man? Just filling in your hole, huh? Filling in the holes. Okay. Alright, yeah, where's it going? Well, it stops here. I can make it go anywhere. Do I need these back rooms? Yeah, this is no good anymore. No need for this. Alright. My feeble attempt to contain the posital or whatever that stuff. Okay. Well. Here I can cover this up. That looks ugly. No. Right? It's like a Disney ride. Do 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 do. You'd never know. Like, I mean, I could even cover up this one if I wanted to. Oh, it barely makes it. because those blocks, even though they're technically not in the same area, when you have a block on a curve, it takes away some of the momentum from the cart. That's why I always like dig out the corners, because you want to like, yeah. Anyways. I mean, how bad do you want to hide it? Like, it's not that big of a deal, man. Okay. Well, what I need to do is figure out where I'm gonna put the next part. Like, I was gonna put it over here, but I kind of like the big view. You know, it looks nice. Like, why do I want to cover it up with a big wall? Like, I'd rather do it like right here. Just carve out the back of this and have it go along here. That way, it'll like. It kind of goes the wrong way. Yeah, it goes the wrong way. I would have to reroute the train line because I need it to end on that side. Right now, yeah, I'd have to flip this around. Which, I mean, I like making train tracks, so it's not a big deal, but I think putting it on this side, like the wool farm here, is probably a better idea than putting it like over here and then losing this view. This is like a nice view, man. Why do you want to lose this view? Like, it's a nice view. Then I gotta dye these sheep the right colors, and that's gonna be interesting because I don't know. I have to go. I might have to go looking for flowers. Flowers. You can call me Flower if you wanna. Take the wool out. Okay. I hear in Haiti, their private contractors are like killing people, assassinations with drones. There's like no law, no nothing. They just fucking kill people with drones in Haiti. Man, I wouldn't want to go back to that island. I wouldn't want to go back there. And Donald Trump is trying to remove protections from the Haitian people here in the United States and force them to go back. Because he's a white supremacist, and it's always been about ethnic cleansing. What am I trying to do next? I was going to carve out a spot over here. Carve out a spot over here on this side. How do I want to do this? Let's get the boxes ready. So yeah, I kind of want it to be like here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go all the way down to 16. making space. Okay. Okay. A little bit of space. And we're going to need space back here. How much space back here? I don't know. 5? 4? 5? 6? One, two, so you need, okay, the hopper, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, and then 4. Salem had their mayor's debate, I think, the other night. I watched like the beginning of it, and I'm like, okay, not that into it. I already know who I'm gonna vote for, so you know. Ooh, out of wood. You know what? I might be able to make it go, keep it going the wrong way, and have it just go back into the hill and pop out over here after I make this. I'm gonna need a lot more boxes. Like, I think 3 is enough. I put it up to like 4 before, but I think that's a little excessive. I can just do 3. So I thought about doing a copper golem sorting system, but it looks pretty, like, I don't know, slow, inelegant, I guess. I don't know. Okay, what do I need? Oh yeah, I was gonna dig this up. Be like 1, 2, 3, and then 4. One more. Oh, and then I need to have like 1 more for trash. On this side, it should be on the other side if it's gonna be trash. It would have to be over here. Which I guess I can do. No problem. No problemo. Let's see. Wah 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 wah. Okay. Okay. Now I need the wood. I need lots of wood. I need lots of boxes. Stupid amounts of boxes. I should have ate something before I did this, but oh well. Oh well, oh well. Wood, lots of wood. Boxes. Lots of boxes. Yeah, that's the thing. You go through so much wood in this game that without a wood farm, it like chopping them down manually. God, it's so awful. You never want to do that. Don't. No. Okay. And I'll have a little one right here for like, yeah. Okay, now I need a shit ton of hoppers. So, rethinking voxels doesn't work on the latest AMD drivers. I think AMD did something funny with the drivers and it just wrecked everything. Okay, I need iron to make hoppers. Okay. There goes all my my boxes again. But I don't need any more boxes. Hoppers. And that's almost all the iron. Nice. Ah. Okay, so all these hoppers going in there, and then we're gonna have them come over here and go into this guy. Right, and then you are all going along this hopper pipe. Hopper pipe. Right there, along this hopper pipe. All those resources. Oh wait, no, not the hopper. I did it wrong. First, you have to go down one more. Nope. The hopper pipe is above this guy. What are you doing, you fool? Okay. All my hoppers fell in. Well, not all of them, but okay. Okay. Now these hoppers also go into here, but that's this is the filter pipe, the filter hopper. This is the hopper that gets checked. Chickity, check yourself. And then on top of that one is the hopper pipe. Okay, and that goes along the hopper like this. And even further. But we're gonna get to that later. Okay, I need more mud bricks. More bricks than I have. My path up is gone. It's my only path up. Ooh, I can use copper. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Later. I don't think I have enough. Yeah, I should use copper because I have. Do I have enough copper even? I don't know. Donald Trump is a bad man. Over and over and over again. I can't believe that we're in our situation. Like, it just boggles my mind. But like, I guess empires do that kind of thing. They just kind of like fucking die. Like, one day well, yeah, enough people voted for a criminal. They're like, yeah, we want to get rid of the rule of law. We don't believe in rule of law anymore. And they just voted to get rid of rule of law. Rule of law. And then this is what happens when you lose the rule of law. We're living through it. Here's some solid. Oh, that's a mud brick. Is that enough? Would that be enough? I don't know. Je ne sais pas. Let's see, right? Well, I wanted to do copper, but I don't have enough copper either. Well, I might if I take these blocks of copper and like turn them into maybe not. There's no stone cutter. Maybe it's down there. Because I took 4 copper blocks to make 4 cut copper blocks. I'm like, that's not a good trade at all. You get way more copper blocks this way. Oh well. So now I have probably a little bit more copper than I do mud bricks. We'll just use copper. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, and that's the pipe that must be red with a comparator. So this is very simple. Very, very simple. Right. Alright, this can be slabs. Oh, I don't have any slabs. Any copper slabs. It's such a pain to get up here now. Looks pretty good, huh? Yeah. Okay. Now the redstone. Comparator, repeater, torches, dust. Torches first. Torches first. Repeaters next. Yeah, don't delay. Repeaters, no delay. Okay. And then the last piece. Well, not the last piece, but like that part. And then I need to go back up there again. Now we do comparators. And then we slather it in redstone dust. Slather, slather. Oh gosh, look at that. Slather, slather, slather. Yay! Okay. Now I just have to do one of each color wool. And then how will I do that? Well, I should probably change to this so I can get so I can use it. It's unusable right now. Like, it's a good idea, but it's not enough. See, I get caught on that one. Man, I kind of want to just try going that way. I mean, there's a turn in it now, but that's okay. How often do I come up here? Okay. All right. So the next step would be... Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to design. Well, I have to set up the thing, and then I have to design the mechanism to deliver the promised goods. Gonna So nothing else falls in. Ta-da! My work is complete. No, it's not complete. Not even close. I gotta make this line somehow come over here. And I want it to come through here and just go straight that way. Like, I almost want it to come here. That way it's underneath. You don't even see it. You don't even see it. But I suspect it has to be up higher to fit in here. Like, this is a box, which I don't have. A box. A box. A box! Okay. And what goes into that box? Another deal there. And then what comes off out of that? Well, let's see. There's that guy. And then there's going to be a train line coming off of this guy. And then this guy, let's see. There's a comparator reading this guy. So let's get the comparator on there. And that comparator is comparing, or like, gonna see if anything's in there. And if there is, it's gonna put a signal into that block. What to do what? Oh no. it'll put the signal into this block. Which is gonna have a redstone torch on it. Which is, oh wait, no, I did it wrong. Or did I? No, I did do it wrong. How does this work? How does this... You know what? Yeah, there's a... Am I... Maybe... Oh no, the comparator... Okay, I have it in the wrong spot. I see what I'm doing wrong. Alright. You are supposed to compare from here, not from up there. Compare from here. Compare. And then you put it into a brick. Then it goes into a redstone torch. Then it goes into another brick. Then it reads out the redstone. Voila. And then I can get rid of this guy. Temporary. Okay. Now I just need the rest of it. It's gonna come from right here. So this end, this guy's end here, doesn't end here. It ended here. I wonder why. Well, I just have to add more tracks or more powered rail. That's all. It's easy. It's easy. But it's gonna like turn right here and go into there to how far? Um, 92, 93, 170 minus 175. 92 minus 175. 92, 93, 175. This is 86. We're gonna go in right here. Okay. 105. 105, or 175, right here. It's pitch black. Okay. We need to go up, right, to to 93. And we're at 92. Oh, just up one. I can like do it right here, in fact. Can I? No, I can't. That's fine. In fact, here, I want to... Wah, wah, wah. Ha ha ha. Okay. Too much stuff, too much stuff. I need tracks and stuff. Tracks. I don't have any. Damn it, damn it. How could you not have any? You knew what you were doing, what you were getting into. Okay. Go get more tracks. Hey, that's not bad for an hour and probably a half. I mean, I haven't set up the wool part yet because that's gonna take time and be tedious. But you know, I might have I might have to go look for more colors. More. I don't have very many flowers. Oh, da, da. So yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Every day, fuck Donald Trump. That guy is a piece of shit. I don't know how anybody could have fucking believed in anything he said. Well, yeah, you got idiots like Joe Rogan telling his followers, oh yeah, Donald Trump's a cool guy. Man, Joe Rogan is so fucking dumb. Like, oh, how can you be so dumb? Oh, no, I wanted to do that. Neither one of them. Only one of them. Yeah, the way you do it is like this. Both of them. Ha 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 ha. Okay. All this wool.